Accountancy firm A will oversee LK Bennett's insolvency if no new investment is found. Almost 500 jobs at the fashion firm, which is famed for its kitten heel shoes, are at risk.
Linda Bennett, who set up the chain, said she wanted to bring a bit of Bond Street luxury to the high street.
Duchess of Cambridge keeps her spending in check on Black Friday. Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton pregnancy style compared, but in an email to staff, Ms. Bennett said she had fought as hard as I can, with all your help, to turn the business into the success that I know it deserves to be.
She added, "These are difficult and unstable times, and we are doing everything we can to identify the best way forward."
Ms. Bennett invested more than £11 million in the business after it was set up in 1990.
But the latest available figures show the firm lost £6 million in the year to July 2017.
Catherine Shuttleworth, chief executive at shopper marketing agency Savvy, said many women may have been put off by £300 price tags.
She said, "Whilst it might be okay for duchesses, most women will have to think twice before spending over £200 on a dress, let alone £300.
Expensive. That combined with expensive store estates and a shopper who is spending more time online, it seems like the numbers aren't stacking up.
The news comes as fashion giant Gap announced plans to shut 230 stores and split off its Old Navy brand.
The majority of the closures will be in the United States, but the company has not confirmed which stores will close.
By Sarah O'Grady, social affairs correspondent. 3 million customers abandoned British high streets last year, devastating figures show today.
A cocktail of soaring rents and rates, uncaring councils and a seemingly never-ending migration to online shopping is proving toxic to traditional retailers.
But amid the gloom, researchers say the public want to hold on to their high streets providing they offer them a new experience.
Banking crisis, hubs on the high street plan to rescue retail. LK Bennett to enter administration, brand warned by Kate Middleton. The latest study reveals how closures have created a vicious circle which is driving away consumers who are becoming increasingly dissatisfied with their local town centers.
1 in 5, 20%, say any visits to the high street are months apart, suggesting they do not find what they need or want locally.
38% now buy solely online, and 34% buy as much online as they do in a shop.
The UK high street is in crisis, said Gary Hemming, commercial lending director at ABC Finance, publishers of the research.
More than 1,300 stores closed last year, combined with a devastating footfall loss of 3 million customers.
To save our high streets, something has to change, and fast. A quarter of those questioned said they are fed up with expensive parking charges in solo centers.
Some of the stores to have disappeared from our high streets over the past 12 months, such as Debenhams and House of Fraser, were among the biggest names in retail.
Toy store chain Toys R Us has also collapsed into administration, along with the electronics retailer Maplin and Mothercare.
Restaurants Jamie's Italian, Prezzo, and Carluccio's have announced closures, as have fashion boutique New Look and music store HMV.
While some high streets have moved with the times to provide shoppers with the experience they are looking for, others have languished, leading to shuttered ghost towns dotted around the UK.
Shields Road in Byker, in Newcastle upon Tyne, Harrow Road in Paddington, Central London, Stretford in Greater Manchester, Tonypandy in South Wales, and Liverpool's Walton Road are among the worst hit. Save Our High Streets has campaigned for a more forward-thinking strategy to help local shops and their customers. As many as 75% of the 600 consumers polled by ABC Finance said they were saddened by the decline of high streets.
More than half also prefer to spend their money with independent local retailers as opposed to big-name chains.
A quarter want to see more food and drink choices, and 12% want more green spaces in their town centers. 1 in 5 would like more experienced-focused services such as beauty salons, activity centers and gyms, while 3% want more cheap central offices and workspaces. I really do feel as though people are falling out of love with online retailers like Amazon and the like, said Jack Rogers, a customer service and e-commerce manager from Kent.
I work closely with consumers and increasingly I'm hearing that people would much rather go and experience something or test the product out in person.
Brexit plan to rebuild British high streets revealed high street shops fight back as customers still want to try before buy. One comparison that springs to mind is how vinyl records have made a comeback.
Are they better or more convenient? No, it's all about the experience. Vicky Wash, a property expert from London, said, "We need to radically rethink the way that people shop at bricks and mortar retailers."
There's a desire to see shops return to older values of experience-driven customer service.
People would happily pay a bit more to have expert advice and a cup of tea while they shop, and an online website can't offer that.
By Gary Hemming, commercial specialist, ABC Finance. With the UK-wide high street footfall decline of
4.2%, equivalent to 3 million people, it's clear something has got to change, and fast.
We conducted research to find out what would help kickstart a revival of our city centers. The overwhelming response was that consumers are looking to shop somewhere that values their individual needs and provides them with a fulfilling retail interaction. Aside from the stores themselves, our respondents also made clear the value of a different kind of high street, perhaps with more green space and pop-up social areas such as container gardens.
If the UK's high streets have any hope of ending the current slump, they must adapt.
While we may mourn the halcyon days of streets packed with shops, the future is more experience-driven and social.
Successful retailers will recognize that and change accordingly.